Yeah, yeah. Yeah, he's super lovely. That's better.
Yes, darling, with me, and all I can see is his fine brown frame.
Okay, gotta tell everyone to jump online. Oh.
Or as fine as mountain sable. You may not be classed with the
Excited, I have my full wardrobe now.
and you may not be
Full wardrobe?
Yeah, mind you, we're wearing the same 5 shirts. Maybe the stuff I took to my parents' house, I didn't, some
You
stuff I
look
didn't
like
wear.
Hercules done up in bronze. And
I like the idea of wearing this. I'm not gonna actually wear it. It's like those shoes. Like they're nice to wear, but I never wear them.
Yeah, I have so many like dresses and like, these are lovely. I just don't wear them anymore. Which my friend loves because then she gets everything. I'm like, Trina, do you want some high heels? Do you want a dress?
What are you doing, laptop?
Feeling inspirational.
Where did this come from? You're not. Oh, isn't okay. That's bizarre.
Country?
No, and don't want it. I want swing.
Country swing?
No, I want real swing.
Four, I think.
That's right, yeah. No, is it?
Isn't it?
No, it's just the drill steps.
But there's a jump one, isn't it? But doesn't the 8 count come before the jump? So the kick, and then
Maybe.
because there was 8 count for,
Yeah, that was something.
I think it's Fits the Music so well.
Yeah, it's a bit of music one. Oh yeah, to the jumps. Shoot.
Doesn't it just go back to 6? And then,
That's right, the step out of it.
yeah, step, tap, kick, ba, ba.
Oh, not that at all. Actually, I'm pretty sure. There it is. Da-da-da. Jason sent me all of the audios.
Oh, how much percentage? Oh gosh.
I think it is in gallops. And then there's the 8 count. No, this is where the 8 count.
Because then it's the...
There's an 8 count there, and then we go into this.
Yes. Because there's the kick.
The kick will change.
Kick will change, and then it's the 8 count.
Kick will change, kick will change.
Kick.
Kick. Kick. Triple.
Yeah.
Triple down.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that makes more sense. Other people on. Hey, Chucky's here. Cool. Actually, I wonder if they can hear us. We'll have to figure out once more people show up. I'm assuming Gemma will be here, Andy and Ruth will be here in a second. Let's put some music on, I think.
No more thingy thing. What's it called again? Killer Boogie?
We can do more Killy Boogie if you want. Hang on. I'll teach you in a couple of weeks. No, but it's fine.
You got it down, didn't you?
Yeah, so over it. That should it out. And you do as well. If you want to go on some Facebook group.
Yeah, it is. I'll just look it up. We have a lot. I'll do that.
Yeah. How's YouTube going? Ain't it the thing? Should we do a thing? Okay. Pausing the music.
I turned the fan off already.
Warmed up already?
Yeah, well, you do tea and then you drink Killer Boogie. You drink tea and then you do the Killer Boogie as opposed to the other way around. You do tea and then you drink a Killer Boogie.
Okay, so YouTube's looking good. How's Zoom? Can you hear us on Zoom?
Oh, chair's back. Yes.
Awesome, cool. How you doing, Juggy? Good job. Alright, we're assuming Ruth and Andy and Jim are running a bit late. That's alright, you've got your dance partner. We've got a Danica.
Yeah, I've got a Jethro.
So, before we begin, we would like to acknowledge that this land that we're here dancing on today is Woodjuk land. Just want to make sure that we always pay our respects to their elders past and present. Alright, today's class is dips and tricks. Yes.
With jazz hands
love these classes. Alright, but first we've got a warm up.
Yes.
So, just a copycat, do what we do, get yourself moving, and then if it gets warm enough, then we can do the actual class.
Or have a nap.
Or have a nap. Yeah, that's another option.
Just nap while dancing. That's got to be a thing, right?
Usually it's called blues.
Yeah, it's for the way.
Alright, here we go.
At me, oh, is for the only one I see.
And stomps.
V is very, very extraordinary.
Freeze.
More than anyone that
Tacky
you
eyes.
adore and love is all that I can give to you. Love is more than just a game for two. Two in love can make it. Take my heart and please don't break it. Love was made for me and you.
Kick steps.
Do some French shuffles.
Okay.
L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see.
And again.
He is very, very extraordinary. He is even more than anyone that you adore
Jinx!
can love. Is all that I
So bad.
to you.
It's only me.
Love is more
Hey,
than just
everything
a game
Go.
for two. Two in love can make it. Take my heart and please don't break it. Love was made for me
These
and
laps is over there.
love was made for me and you. Love was made for me and you.
There you go. Cross your feet. Spin. Jazz. Without falling over. If you can. Alright. That worked. I'm warmer. Okay. Ugh. So we've got 2 dips to learn. These are 2 of the most common socially danced dips. I do these pretty much every dance. One
I
of these 2
try.
dips.
I can lead these. I think one of them I can lead, the other one I try.
So the first one is what we call a standard dip. This is what most people think of when you say the word dip in a dance sense, not in a food sense. And the second one is another fancy dip. It's a side dip from a basket wrap.
So we've got hummus and tzatziki.
That's the one. And then we also have a fancy tie-uppy arm tangly move that we want to try with you because
Yes.
I like fancy arm tie-uppy movie things.
Why
Alright,
not?
standard dip.
Standard dip. Are we going to go over some footwork that we're going to add into
Oh
our
yeah,
standard
we need
dip?
to face it first. Okay, it's a good one. Leaders, find your left.
Follows find your right.
That's going to be our step on count 1. The other footsteps count 2. 5, 6, 7, 8. Easy in that. Join in. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. We call that our step. Sometimes we call it a rock step. Sometimes we don't really call it anything. We just say 1, 2.
Yep.
What's next?
So we're going to add in a triple step, which for follows that starting with our right foot, and we kind of go right, right, forwards.
Leaders, we're going forwards with the left foot. Left and left. 5, 6, 7, 8. Triple forwards. 5, 6, 7, 8. Triple. Paying attention that we start on one leg and we finish standing on the other leg. There has been a swap of weight. 5, 6, 7, 8. Triple step. And 5, 6, 7, 8. Triple step. Alright, that counts 1, 2, and counts 3 and 4, counts 5 and 6, go backwards with a triple. Leaders right foot,
Follows left foot,
we're going to go back and back.
and don't run into a chair.
So leaders are going right and right backwards.
So follows we're going left, right, left. Had to check that first.
Alright, here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3. A 5, 6, 7, 8. Triple step. Again, we start on one leg, 6, 7, 8, and finish on the other leg. 5, 6, 7, 8. Triple step. A 5, 6, 7, 8. Triple back. And 5, 6, 7, 8. Triple step. So let's do part 1, which was a step. Part 2 was the triple step forwards. And part 3 was our triple step back. And after each move, we're standing on one leg. Step, balance. Triple step 1, balance on your other leg. Triple step 2, balance on your first leg. Step, triple forwards, triple back. Let's put it together. 5, 6, 7, 8. Step, triple 1, triple 2. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's do 3 in a row. 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. And now, like every class, we're going to do an entire song with that footwork because we want that to be really driven into our muscle memory. We don't want to have to think about it. We want our feet to do that by themselves. But if you have already got it in your muscle memory, there are always a lot of other technical things you can be thinking about. For example, pulse. Are you bouncing the entire song? Have you got this internal metronome going up and down? Are you looking up? Are your shoulders back?
Follows, are your hands at follow position? Are you playing the dual keyboard in an 80s music video?
Yeah, so even if you know the footwork, there should be things you can work on. If not, just ask us, we'll tell you something to work on. Here you go, an entire song of 6 count basics. Yes, it is. 5, 6, 7, and step. Triple 1, triple 2, step. Triple 1, triple 2, 1. 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1.
Boo, 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 down.
And back to normal.
Boo, 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 down. Boo, boo. Boo, 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 down. Boo, 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 boo.
Freeze.
Boo, boo, boo. Baby, did you da boo.
Nice, Chucky. Good ending.
Such a good song.
Cool. All right. Beautiful. 6 count basic enclosed. Leaders are standing on the left.
Followers standing on the right.
Leader's right hand goes under the follower's shoulder blade.
Followers left arm goes up and over. We're meaning to get as much connection on the inside of our arm with our leader.
From here, we do the exact same footwork. Leader's left.
Followers right.
1, 2, trip, pull forwards, trip, pull back. 1, 2, trip, pull forward, trip, pull back. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. Everyone connect up and give us a go. A 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3. Alright, as always, if you ever have any questions, type on the chatty, or unmute yourself and just start talking.
Just like big hand movements beforehand.
Alright, now this inside turn before our standard dip comes from a front hand connection. So we're connected on the back, but the front hand, leaders make a bit of an L shape with their hand, and then point their fingertips to the follower's belly button.
Sorry. Followers,
I'm that exciting, I know.
I know. Followers, we are making that same L shape, but we're hooking in over the top. So we've got our knuckles are facing the ceiling.
And then you can relax your hands and make it a bit more rounded and soft.
If you're actually connected.
So the turn we want to do from here is this hand connection actually comes between Danica and I first. So there are 2 ways that Danica can turn. She can turn away from me, but it's not that one. I want Danica to turn in towards me and then lift my hand over her head. We do this, what's called an inside turn. So if you copy us, leaders, let go with your right hand. Left hand come between yourself and your partner, and then go around the back of their head. And that's what we mean by an inside turn. It's going to be this direction.
So followers, we're kind of turning continuously to our left shoulder. That makes sense.
Alright, let's do that turn a couple of times, just so we can get used to it. We're going to do an inside turn, up and around and back. Cool. One more time, inside turn. Awesome. Now, the inside turn isn't going to stay beside me though.
No.
I want Danica to finish in front of me. Yeah? So,
It's in here. You're back to the camera.
yeah. We start here. Ta-da. If you're the audience, I want Danica to finish in front of me and dipping this direction so it looks all nice and pretty and photogenic. So to do that, we start the inside turn after the rock step. If we do a 6 count basic first, rock, step, triple step, triple step. We then do 1 rock step, and using a little bit of my hand on Danica's back, but also the front hand as well, I'm going to guide Danica to travel in front of me while doing that inside turn. Yeah. We're not too worried about footwork just yet, it's just more kind of orientation.
Yeah.
So if we start here, 6 count basic, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rock, step, triple 1, triple 2. 1 rock step, and then spin the follows to get in front of the lead. Spin, 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 nail it. The idea is that where the leader's feet are, on these 2 lines, the follower is going to be standing in the middle. Right there. rather than being too far to the left or to the right foot, one that follows directly in the middle. Let's try it again. 6 count basic. 6, 7, 8. Rock, step, triple step, triple step. 1 rock step. Then inside turn in front of the lead. Yeah. Alright. Footwork?
Yes.
So-
Unless there's any questions.
Oh, yeah, unless there's questions. Can't see anyone typing. I think we're okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Footwork, leaders. We're going to do a rock step and then 4 steps on the spot. So it's going to look like 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But now we're just on the spot. We may have to move to adjust and catch up with our follow if they spin away from us. But we're just going to do 4 steps. There's no triple steps anymore. Rock, step, triple, triple. Rock, step. Step, 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 step. For that inside turn.
Well, our footwork is very similar. We do our first initial basic, so our rock, step, triple, triple. Then we have a rock, step, and then it's again step, 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 step. So we have 4 steps, and we use those 4 steps while we're turning, so we don't have to triple step through that turn.
So, when we put it together, it looks like this. Rock, step, triple step, rock, step, 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 step. We'll show it from a different angle. 6, 7, and a rock, step, triple step, rock, step, 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 step. Let's give that a go. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So by count 6, the leaders should be facing the follow, and the follow should be facing
That way.
the leader's right.
Yes. And try and be sort of side, like we're perpendicular to the lead.
So I'm getting all of Danica's shoulder right to my
So
sternum.
here or here.
Try it again. Get to count 6 and try to finish on that perpendicularness position. 5, 6, 5, 6. Basic. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And again. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're all okay so far? Inside turn with the 4 steps? Awesome. The leaders do have to catch the follows back with their right hand while they're turning. So as Danica is doing this inside turn, I'm waiting to see Danica's back. And once I do, I'm putting my fingertips on Danica's spine quite low. So I'm going to go waist height rather than shoulder blade height. So that as Danica keeps rotating around, it kind of wraps my arm around her waist. So I've got a nice strong connection there. And there's no chance of, like, if Danica slips or falls or decides to throw herself into the dip, which is terrifying,
Don't do that.
I've got a really strong grip there. So like I said, Danica's turning, my fingertips are going to spine, but waist height. So that as the turn continues, it wraps up around this arm.
And followers, we just have a little bit of a, you just do a little shrug to get over that arm, so you don't need to be pinned, kind of T-Rex.
Cool, so that's the right arm. Left hand stays connected. Turn, 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 turn. You can swap to a ballroom, a high 5 grip up here, because it looks prettier. It's easier to connect higher with that connection. From there we have to do the dip.
Yep.
Leaders, the dip for you is literally rock, step, triple step, rock, step, then there are 4 steps with the inside turn, step, 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 step. Then all you have to do is a small lunge onto your left foot, dip. So if I'm facing this way, rock, step, triple step, rock, step, 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 step. There goes my 6 counts. And then we do our dip, stepping or lunging onto the left.
So fellas, we have our basic into our 4 steps to the 6. So rock, step, triple, triple, inside turn, step, 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 step. So we're facing the leaders right, weight is on our left foot, and then all we do is a little back step lunge onto our right foot.
Notice her front leg is straight.
So I'm doing like a little squat, trying to keep everything stacked over my right foot, and my left foot is nice and straight. And there's occasionally, depending on where the hands are, you might have a little bit of twist in your torso.
The main thing about dips, especially when learning it, is get to the balance point first. Inside turn, catch and stop. Once both parties are balanced, the leaders will take a small step, so the followers can take a small step backwards. If you're not balanced, or if you've dipped too early, it just catches people off guard. So let's get to that count 6 moment first, make sure we're all connected, and then do the dip.
Yes, should have mentioned that. Followers, we always wait before we dip.
5, 6, a basic. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's the entry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Leaders have wrapped their right arm around the follow. And we can take a small step to the left for the leads or back for the follows. And then come back up. Safe as houses. There's no need for me to actually hold any of Danica's weight. She's got it all herself.
Should we maybe do it this way so I can see that?
Sounds like a plan. Just so you can see what's going on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, 5, a 6, a 5, 6, 7, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and dip. That's working so well, Chucky, that is brilliant. And yes, and you're right, that was looking really good as well.
Good.
It was looking good. This is Chucky's using an office chair, so it's entertaining for us.
As I say, you win props every time.
Alright. I think everyone's okay with that dip now.
Yep.
I assume they've done it before. So if you haven't, sweet, you're doing good. Keep practicing. We'll put a song on. Feel free to put a dip in the middle of the song. It doesn't have to be at the end. You can literally go a 5, 6, 7, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, a 5, 6, 7, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It can be in the middle. You can keep dancing out of it. So do lots of dips in this song so you can practice them. If the song plays.
Fingers crossed.
Nah, doesn't want to do it.
Oh no.
Okay, hang on. Let me just reset.
Please wait while technical difficulties.
You know what would be a really good idea is to have like an iPod or something playing the music rather than my laptop, which is streaming to YouTube and also trying to run a Zoom conference call.
And we can't use your phone because that's another game.
Yeah, I can't use my phone because it's a camera. But I just had an iPod with a bunch of songs. I've got an iPod as well. I should do that next week. Why haven't I thought of that before?
Or you can just plug it into
Just plug it straight into the speaker. Yeah, exactly.
We figured this out
Just before we
finish.
Alright, I found a song. There we go. It's all good. Go for it, team. Have a dance. Do the dips. Have a dance. Sorry, okay?
to walk 'em. If you wanna be right, you got to walk 'em. To get above the light, you got to walk 'em. If you wanna be straight, or when you walk 'em, boy, you bound to be great. Come on and walk 'em. Because it's easy to do. You just rock a little bit and let the rhythm flow through.
Just stand there and wait for the end of the song.
You haven't done so many times the false end of the song.
Ah, false endings.
It's like,
Yeah.
that was the end. Nope, that wasn't the end.
It's the end of the song now. No, it's not.
What is the hand grip on the high hand and the dip?
Yeah. Okay, so the low comes around. So this inside turn, I'm rolling my hand on the inside to catch a normal kind of connection as we come around. But once we get back to here, I'm going to flip my hand this way. So I'm kind of rolling my hand, my palm forward so I can get a high five connection. Follows kind of tend to always have their hands facing down or forwards.
Yeah.
And so that makes it really easy for me to roll up and get to this connection here. So it's just this high five connection as we do the inside turn. So inside turn, come around, flip as we keep turning, and then we can go into the dip once the hand gets to here. Hopefully that helps Andy and Ruth. I mean, we're not really sure where you are, we can't see you, but hopefully you're listening. The camera's moving. I'm assuming that was a yes. Yeah.
Yay.
Cool. All right. Any other questions?
No, I don't think so.
Sweet. We're all sweet. Let's do the next one.
Yes.
All right. Basket wrap. We have to do a 6-count send out first. Can everyone please connect up, enclosed, facing this way? Leaders are going to rotate their torso, which is kind of making this arm kind of guide the follow to go this way.
We're invited to come and step in front of them.
And then the hand can slide into 2 hands. So if we come back to closed, again, leaders turn your torso, guide the follow in front, and then slide to 2 hands. And then left hand is going to come over, do this inside turn as the follows roll back in to closed. So we end up in side by side in what's called a basket wrap. So we've got one connection in front and one connection underneath here.
Most awkward connection to try and do, not actually connected.
So let's do that again. We're at 2 hands. Leaders, right hand stays down. Leave your right hand down. It's the left hand that again guides this inside turn and brings the follow beside you. So you end up back and closed, back and side by side, but just differently connected, holding onto hands rather than on the follows
Yeah.
back.
It's almost as if we've crossed our hands follows and we're connected to our leads with those hands.
So that whole sequence, if we start from closed, we can do our send out into 2 hands, and then our basket wrap, which is left hand over the follow's head and wrapping in. So we do that with 6-count rhythms. We have to do a rock step. We've got 2 dribble steps to get out with 2 hands. Triple 1, triple 2. Let's do that a few times. 1 rock step, and then 2 dribble steps to get to open. Triple 1, triple 2. And again, rock step together, and then triple step as we drift into open. Now once we're here, we both do a rock step, and then we've got 2 triples through this inside turn basket wrap, triple step, triple step. Let's do that one again. 2 hands, leaders left,
Follows right.
rock step. Then you got 2 triples, triple 1, triple 2. And if we put them together, it becomes 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. Alright, let's try and get everyone to that basket wrap. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. One more time. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. Once we're side by side, actually I'll show the leads by ourselves.
Yes.
Once we're in side by side, I'm actually going to make contact with the side of my leg and the side of my body to my partner. I'm going to be connected with them. We're maintaining that contact because I'm actually going to step a little bit to the side and they're going to end up leaning on me slightly. If there is a gap and I step, then there's going to be a thud as they make contact with me. I want them to be connected so that I can absorb that energy rather than it just being thudding into a stationary object. We want to already be connected. Boop. And then we just do a small step to the left, just like the dip that we did before.
So follows, we will be connected, and then yes, we establish connection all down that left side with our leads. This is a little bit, you won't have your entire weight for this. There is a little bit of a trust factor with your leads, but it's only a little bit of weight. It's not like you're, catch me. So when your lead leans, you will just go with them just a little bit onto the sides of leaning on them. And for a little bit of safety, your right leg will just cross in front. So you can have your weight on that, so you're not, again, that will take a little bit of weight off your partner.
So technically we can do it by ourselves, as in like we can be separate and do the dip without
It's a bit awkward.
any connection or support, because Danica is holding her own weight. But if you do want to connect up and take a little bit of weight, you can. Leaders, never force this on a follow, especially one that you don't dance with very regularly. But if you do have a regular dance partner and you've both communicated it's okay,
Yeah.
then of course you can go a little bit further with it, but just take it really slow. If you destroy that trust, it's really hard to earn it back. So start off slow.
Follows, I find it a little bit easier to sort of engage your core just that little bit to hold that shape. You don't want to sort of bend, it's not like you're bending your torso and you're like creating a K shape. You are not planking, but there is a little bit of that lean onto your partner.
Yeah, our spines should still be vertical. As we come into the dip, our head is still directly above our spine.
Yeah, so I'm not trying to tilt away from it, and sometimes
And I'm not pulling Danica over me either.
sometimes it happens when follows are a little bit uncertain about giving that weight,
Yeah.
even if it's just that lean to have your own weight, because your front foot will have you.
Yes. Okay, let's give it a go. Let's try to do this send out and basket wrap. 5, 6, 7, 8. Rock step. Triple 1, triple 2. Rock step. Triple 1, triple 2. And then a small step to the side. Side dip. Then come back up. 6, 7, and a rock step. Triple step, triple step. And again. 5, 6, 7, and a 1, 2, 3. A send out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Basket wrap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and connect, and then dip, boop, and back up. A 5, 6, 7. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, basic. 1, 2, 3. Send out. A 1, 2, 3. A basket wrap. A 1, 2, 3. Connecting up, and then side dip. Biju. Any questions? Everyone looks sweet as. Cool, let's do a song. If you want to put in the standard dip, the first dip we did, you're welcome to do that too. Otherwise, this is the second most common dip. Well, for my repertoire anyway. These two dips make up 90% of all dips that I do.
Yeah, and they're fun because you can start with them being little baby dips and then you can kind of gradually build a little bit more, or if you have a certain partner that you dance with, and they can be really fun.
May I have a dance?
Shoe fly pie, an apple pan dowdy makes your eyes light up. You come and say howdy. Shoe fly pie, an apple pan dowdy. I'll never get enough of that wonderful stuff. Shoe fly pie, an apple pan dowdy makes the sun come out when heavens are cloudy. Shoe fly pie, an apple pan dowdy. I'll never get enough of that wonderful stuff. Mama, when you bake, Mama, I don't want cake. Mama, for my sake, I'm going to the oven to make some ever-loving shoe fly pie. An apple and dowdy makes your eyes light up. You come and say howdy, shoe fly pie. An apple and dowdy, I'll never get enough of that wonderful stuff. Shoo, fly pie. Shoo, shoo, fly pie. An apple and dowdy. I'll never get enough of that wonderful stuff. Shoo, fly pie. Shoo, fly pie. Shoo, shoo, fly pie. An apple and dowdy. I'll never get enough of that wonderful stuff.
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
It's alright, Jedi's weird for that one. Alright, we have our two most common dips, done and dusted. Let's do a fancy thing.
Yay, fancy things. Or jet fancy thing.
Yeah. Well, no, follows is fancy as well. It's also
Yeah.
good to be ready for these kind of things.
But it's a very you move.
Yes. The follows got to do fancy dips, so now I'll do something a bit
Yes.
weird and fancy. Alright, we're going to have two hands. We're going to do a 6 count basic in open. So let's do a rock step, a small triple forwards, and a small triple back. Alright, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We're going to do a bit of a break by doing a rock step. And then as we go in, we're actually going to jump onto 2 feet and get a little bit lower so that we can slide backwards on 2 feet going out. So it's a rock, step, prep, out. So it's a little bit of a down, boom, out. There's a kind of this fun little energy moment in there. So 6 count basic, and then that break. 5, 6, a basic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was very fun. Leaders, let go with your right hand. Turn to your right and put your left hand down and behind your back. So you end up tying yourself up into one of these kind of arm locks that some bouncer might use on you when you're at a club and you're being too drunk.
I'm going to follow.
Alright, so run down and out. Ladies have let go with the right, turn to the right, left arm has gone down and behind their back. Alright, here comes the fun bit. Leader's right hand goes under the follow's arm, and you keep following that hand, head going under, until the follow's hand is on my left shoulder. So my arm goes under and my head goes under the follow's arm. Let's do it really close so they can see up close. Alright, so we're turning around. As I'm turning, my arm and my head go under Danica's. And then it stops here. So I'm going to start coming up at this point, and that has broken the connection. There's no more holding onto this hand.
No.
By me coming up, that's taking Danica's hand away from my hand. We're connected, we're connected, we're connected, we're connected. We're still connected, we're still connected, we're still, not really anymore. I've broken it by coming up. And I can catch it with my right hand. So the whole shape becomes a rock step, triple step, rock step, down, out, whee, whoop, and then swapping hands. So you can do it really slowly. There's no timing, there's no footwork. It's literally just a turn around, go under, and then swapping hands. Before we do the next thing, there's one more thing to add on top of that.
Yeah.
It's fine, right, Annika?
It's fine. It's great.
Alright, leaders, have a go at that geography. Can you get that to work? Can you duck underneath your follow's arm while it's holding you behind the back? Go. Almost, Ruth, almost. It's just turning a little bit too much. Just, that's it. Now come straight up. Yes. That's the one.
I think even if you get it to the point where the follow's hand is on your shoulder and you can just kind of like
yeah.
put it down as well.
So once I finish this move and Danica's hand is on my left shoulder, my right hand is going to catch it when I stand all the way back up. Rather than it awkwardly staying on my shoulder, like, hey, we're dancing, I'm going to keep standing up so that her hand falls off onto my hand. If I just kind of stand up and do weird sorcery things, it's going to just drag down the front of my chest.
We don't need to do that.
We're not doing salsa.
No.
Please catch the follower's hand and remove it from your body.
So followers, we're just sort of letting our hand be played. The no grabbing, no gripping as the usual rule of thumb that don't exist in Lindy Hop.
From here, the way that I always finish this move, for some reason the momentum and energy always works well for an outside turn. So once I've swapped hands, my right hand is going to go out and over the follows here. We're doing an outside turn for the follows now. And again, no footwork, it's just a nice whee! Spinning pirouette.
So followers, you can lift your foot if you want, or you can step through that. Whatever you want to do to spin that, that's up to you.
Alright, so let's go further back so they can see our footwork again. We go 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, however you want. Under, swap hands, and spin, land. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6 with this crossed hand shape. Let's give it a go. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Here's the break. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn it round, leads. Go under, swap hands, spin, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. And 5, 6, a basic first. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, down, out. Turn around, leads. Go under their arm, swap their hand. Turn them around, a rock step, triple step, rock step, triple. Now, Chucky's got a good point in that his follow is really short.
Yes, true.
I wouldn't do this on anyone. Well, Charlotte's size I can do, so Charlotte is quite small, but I can still do it with her. Anyone smaller than Charlotte, and there's not enough space.
Yeah.
Arm length and heights, and there are people this is not possible with. So if you're doing it with a child or someone who's just very vertically challenged, or you're already tall, you may not be able to do this. Biggest tip I can give you is to bend your knees to get lower rather than just folding in half, because that your torso length is you're more likely to headbutt them. We don't want to headbutt people.
Yeah, you want to do, if there's this height discrepancy in either partnership and you want to do something, generally this is more of the leads because you do sort of get to drive the Lindy dance.
Yeah.
You don't want to do anything that's going to cause your partner to have to change their height level as well. It's all going to be you're adjusting your own height.
Yeah. So yeah, if it's not working leads, try to bend your knees. If it's still not working, it may not actually be possible with this partner. And you can just do something else instead.
Yeah, you don't want to end up with something that's awkward, salsa drag down the chest if that's not your thing. And particularly dancing with a partner you don't know very well.
Alright, it's time for the last song.
Last song.
Last song.
The last song of our
Lindy
Sunday.
won, Cindy lost.
Lindy won. Did I say that correctly?
You did?
Yay!
Yeah, have fun. You've got 2 dips to practice as well as your new fancy, weird, fun, tangly thing. We need a name for these moves.
Fun turny thing.
Fun turny thing number 1.
Under the arm turny thing.
Under the follows arm from a leader's hammerlock
That just
into
hammer
a
turn. No, that.
into a follows outside turn. Alright, and here is a song. There you go. Bum, bum.
My baby don't care for shows. My baby don't care for clothes. My baby just cares for me. My baby don't care for cars and races. My baby don't care for high tone places. Liz Taylor is not his style.
class.
My baby just cares for me. My baby don't care for cars and races. Baby don't care for, he don't care for high-tone places. Liz Taylor is not his style. Even when I turn to smile, there's something he can't see. There's something he can't see. I wonder what's wrong with baby. My baby just cares for, he just says he swears for. My baby just cares for me.
Awesome. Cool. Thank you very much, team. As always, we'll play a song in between while we get the YouTube streams changed over. Are there any questions or comments? Cool. The next class is going to be a ragdoll dip,
Yep.
which is definitely more complicated. Still only Lindy 1.5, but it is still an interesting idea. And then another tangly fancy arm thing. So we'll see you in the next class if you're hanging out for it. Cheers, Annika.
Cheers, Jethro. Thanks, guys.
Cheers, guys. Oh, and yeah, like Danica mentioned, there's no more Sunday classes next week.
Yeah.
Sunday classes are going to be, I know, we're sad as well. Sunday classes
So
will finish.
the midweek online classes will still be going ahead.
Tuesday
but
and Thursday.
the Sundays will be, today is the last day.
And then we're going to start up a Monday online class when our real life classes go ahead. So, are you guys okay on Mondays? Monday evenings? Or does it depend? Not really?
Yeah, we've got all our kids' sport kicking in again, so I need to drive to Bunbury every day of the week. I can't do that.
Yeah,
so,
right.
Who knows? We'll just do what we can, and
You might get one of us each of those
sometimes
nights.
or
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, we've already got classes on, so Monday's kind of our only time.
look, yeah.
We understand.
Yeah.
I know we might make the children miss some Mondays. I don't know. We've still got to finalise what's priorities in our house, because we, like I say, we could be driving to Bunbury every night of the week. So
Yeah.
We think it's dancing, of
we
course.
think it should be.
Of course,
they
should
will
be
be
dancing.
available. So they will be recorded and put it up on the YouTube page. So
Yeah.
maybe you might not get them live, but there'll still be new content available for you
We'll do
guys.
them. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
We're really
Thank you.
grateful for what you've been doing.
Yeah,
Thank you.
it's been
No
amazing.
worries.
We've definitely been winners out of COVID.
It's awesome to see you guys so much. And then you, Chucky, as well. How are you on Mondays? Do you have Monday nights free, or have you got other stuff on? Or actually, are you able to come to our classes in real life?
Seeing if I can unmute. Okay. No, good for Mondays. I can't fly to WA every day.
Oh, right, you're not even based here. Yeah, okay, fair enough.
So, but I'm hoping to basically, provided everything opens up and is available, I'm hoping to see you later in the year when you come to Launceston.
Yeah, perfect.
Ah,
Awesome,
cool.
that's cool. Yeah, no, we'll definitely, not definitely, we're definitely trying to get there.
some stay dragging their feet, WA.
Yeah.
With some hard borders, but
Okay, cool. So, right, so you're Launceston based, no stress. Cool. Yeah. So we'll keep having the Monday classes then, and so for those that can join us, can join. Otherwise,
Yeah.
they'll be on YouTube.
Yeah,
Do you
know-
Monday, so.
Cool.
Do you know what time you're planning for a Monday, Jethro?
We'll
yet?
probably do 6:30 unless we get a lot of requests for a different time. 6:30 just makes sense for us.
Okay, cool.
But yeah.
1 hour or two.
We'll do 2 hours. We'll do a Lindy 1 and Lindy 2. We'll do both.
Yeah, I will.
I could make it for the second class back in Bunbury. Yeah, okay, we'll talk.
Yeah, okay. Sounds like a plan. All right. Thanks, team. See you in the next class.
Thank you.
It's very clear